There's a crisis happening right now, not just in your health, not just in culture, but in biology. Men are losing their strength, their drive, their edge. And it's not just about testosterone dropping. It's about a total collapse in the biological signals of manhood. Dopamine, testosterone, discipline, resilience. We've been hacked, hijacked by hyper-stimulating, hormone-destroying inputs that are killing the masculine system from the inside out. And unless we reset physically, neurologically, and chemically, we will continue to produce a generation of men who are disconnected from their biology and their purpose. This is the masculine reset, the collapse of the male signal. Let's get real. Testosterone levels are plummeting. You know this. Dopamine sensitivity is fried. Sperm counts are down. Mental health issues are up. Libido is down. Fatigue is up. Confidence is fading. And here's the thing. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. We weren't designed for this modern world. Our biology was built for challenge, movement, community, and purpose. Instead, we're sitting, scrolling, stimulating, numbing, and wondering why we feel half alive. We don't need motivation. We need a reset. Dopamine hijack. Let's talk dopamine. Dopamine is your motivation molecule. It tells your brain this is worth pursuing. But today, we've short-circuited it. Social media, porn, processed food, endless notifications on your phone. I mean, this thing that's supposed to be so good for us and make our life so easy is actually ruining our health and our life. Binge entertainment. Each of these spikes dopamine artificially and then drops you lower than before. So over time, the receptors downregulate. What does this mean? You need more to feel less. And the same thing happens with testosterone. Your brain and your hormones are linked. Low dopamine sensitivity is associated with low testosterone, low ambition, low willpower, low reward response. In other words, modern stimulation is chemically rewiring men to be passive. The toxin load. Now let's stack the second layer, toxins. We live in an environment full of endocrine disruptors, chemicals that interfere with hormone production, signaling, and detoxification. Common examples: the BPA in plastics, glyphosate in food, seed oils in almost everything processed, synthetic estrogens in grooming products, fluoride and heavy metals in our water, mold toxins in homes and offices. These compounds block androgen receptors, reduce free testosterone, and even mimic estrogen in your body. You cannot have high testosterone in a toxic system. And most men are carrying a chemical burden they don't even know about. Your liver can't detox properly. Your gut can't eliminate properly. And your testosterone can't rise under this toxic stress. The passive male. Put these two together, dopamine hijack and toxic overload. What do you get? The passive male pattern. Here we go, let's list them out. Numb, distracted, addicted to stimulation. Yeah, you know, the scrolling on your phone. Avoidant of challenge. It seems these days people just want to be comfortable instead of being uncomfortable. It may be more difficult to do something hard. Spiritually disconnected, biologically suppressed. And here's the scary part. This state becomes comfortable. It doesn't feel like a crisis. It feels like normal. But underneath, your body is whispering, this isn't who you are. This isn't who you are. You were made to pursue, protect, build, lead, challenge, and overcome. Your biology is being jammed. You know what? Liver King had a point. We may not like him anymore, but he did something right. Until you reset, you stay stuck in a chemical feedback loop of low drive and low masculinity, the reset framework. So what does the masculine reset actually look like? It's not a supplement stack. It's not a motivational speech you rewatch on YouTube. It's a biological, psychological, and environmental realignment. Here are 6 pillars to restore the masculine signal. Dopamine discipline. So we've got cold showers, no scrolling before noon, replace reward with challenge, delay gratification to rebuild sensitivity, an environmental purge, glass containers instead of the plastic, non-toxic grooming products, filtered water, clean food, mold checks, air purifiers, testosterone training. We talk about this every day. Heavy compound lifts 3 to 4 times a week. Do some sprints. Hell, just walk on an incline. Active recovery. Move like a warrior, not a machine. Gut and liver reboot. So, high fiber vegetables. Throw some herbs in there for bile flow. We know that the sauna is good. Infrared sauna. No alcohol during the reset. Digestive enzymes if needed. Anchor your circadian rhythm. Wake with sunlight. No blue light at night. Daily time in silence. Walk outside. Do that over scrolling on your screen. Mission reconnection. Write down in a journal. Write your values. Set a vision for you and your family. Join a group of men, a brotherhood, a tribe. Serve someone weaker than you. This is how you rewire your dopamine and reclaim your testosterone. Here's the truth, men. You were never meant to live numb. You were never meant to chase cheap dopamine. Suppress your hormones and forget who you are. The world doesn't need another passive beta male. It needs you, fully activated, fully aligned, fully masculine, even toxic masculine. But you can't think your way there. You have to reset your biology. This is the masculine reset, not a program, not a trend, a return to your original design. Rebuild your sensitivity, restore your strength, reclaim your signal, and watch who you become.